Raw vegan coconut yogurt. This is a delicious, healthy recipe that's really simple to make. And you can also make it with other stuff besides coconut. You could do it with cashews, macadamia nuts. You could do it as a combination. There's a lot of ways you can customize this recipe. I like coconut yogurt because it's one ingredient, it's really creamy, it's healthy, and I love getting the water out of the coconut. You'll need a few ingredients. Some young Thai coconuts. I use 2. That's my go-to amount. And I don't have a recipe that has a certain amount because the meat in the coconut varies. And it doesn't really matter how much meat's in there as long as you blend it up. Sometimes there's hardly any meat and then you can add some extra nuts. But I'll show you the quantity I'm looking for in my Vitamix. You'll need a lemon and a probiotic powder. And I'm just using this raw probiotics, my Garden of Life. You'll just need 1 capsule. And then there's actually gonna be a dash of salt that I'm gonna put in there. I'll start by taking my coconut and opening it up like that. All you have to do is just take your vice grip hands and rip the coconut apart, and then you can get the coconut meat. I scooped out my coconut meat from my coconut, and now I place it into my Vitamix. You can also buy frozen coconut meat at the grocery store if you don't have the ability to rip a coconut in half with your hands. And if there's other ways to open a coconut, you can use a cleaver. I have a video that shows you how to do that. I want about halfway full on the Vitamix, and that's about right. So I'm gonna take my lemon and put some lemon juice in there. How much lemon juice you put in is up to you. I like to do 2 to 3 tablespoons. This is a bigger lemon, so I'm just gonna stick with half. And this is gonna give that sour quality that plain yogurt would have. It's also gonna contribute to fighting off any bacteria that I don't want to grow because of the acid in it. And that way the bacteria from the probiotic powder can have an easier time colonizing the coconut. 1 probiotic capsule, and that's what's really awesome about making your own probiotic rich yogurt is you can use 1 of these capsules and then the bacteria is going to multiply when you let it ferment. And that way every serving of yogurt you have is a serving of probiotics, and it actually prolongs the amount of probiotics in this bottle, because typically you buy 1 of these and you're supposed to take 1 a day. These are not cheap, so if you make your own fermented raw vegan stuff like yogurt or cheese, then you will increase the amount of probiotics you're getting from 1 capsule, because this is going to turn into multiple servings. A little bit of salt, going for just about an 1/8 teaspoon, and then a little bit of water, and this is to thin it out. Now that this is thoroughly blended, all I have to do is stick it in a clean mason jar. And because I added the extra coconut water, this is a really easy consistency to get out. Next step is taking a coffee filter. You could also use cheesecloth and putting it on the top, and then using the ring from the mason jar and then screwing it on top. This allows it to breathe. This keeps out air that could have bacteria that I don't want in the jar. It also keeps out bugs if you have fruit flies or anything like that. And then what I want to do is put this in a warm environment and allow it to ferment for at least 8 hours. Right now it's a cooler temperature where I'm living, and so what I do is I put this on a heating pad on low and let it set overnight. So if your dehydrator is running, say you just put something in there recently, you can set this on the top. I've done that before. You can also stick this in the dehydrator, take out the Teflex shelves, and have it on the lowest setting for 8 hours. And what you'll notice is when you pull it out after 8 hours, and check it after 8, you can let it go 12 to 16. I wouldn't let it go more than that. It gets really, really intense. But you'll start to see these pockets of air form, and it'll expand a little bit, and that's gas exchange going on from the bacteria, the healthy bacteria colonizing the coconut yogurt. You're always welcome to test it after 8 hours and see if it's the taste you like. The more you experiment with different amounts of lemon, coconut water, more coconut water is gonna add some more sweetness. I wouldn't advise putting any sweeteners in until after it's colonized. It's a lot easier to adjust the taste once it's done than before it's fermented if you like a sweeter yogurt. Basically, that's all there is to it. You just put in fresh coconut meat in your Vitamix, blend it up with your probiotic powder and some lemon, and you have raw, vegan, nutrient-dense coconut yogurt. This yogurt is such a healthier alternative to any yogurt in any grocery store. You know it's a living food, that the probiotics in here are active and alive. Anything in the store has been pasteurized, and that's gonna kill the healthy bacteria. And it's just really cool to go through this process at your own house, and you only need a few ingredients. I have a video that shows you how to open up a Thai coconut if you don't know how to do that. And if you'd like to see another version of yogurt made where I use either nuts or seeds or a combination of both, let me know in the comments below. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the Prana Kitchen YouTube channel, and thank you for watching.